I will begin my speech in 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honorable members of the opposition bench, and also the esteemed educators, and to all of the audiences. I will begin by extending my warmest greetings to all of the present today, and also for you who are hearing this. So, the first of all, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity which has been given to me, Evelyn as the Prime Minister of the government bench, that today will convince you that this House will prioritizing funding for sport that are successful in international competitions. So, the first of all, to achieve a deeper understanding of the context of our current debate, let's take a moment to step back and delve into the background of the motion at hand. So, I will endeavor to elucidate the underlying reasons why this motion has come to prominence within society. By doing so, we can gain a broader and more profound perspective on the issue before delving further into our discussions. So the first thing, as Indonesian persons, sport is one of the things that has the most enthusiasts in Indonesia, such as football, badminton, volley, and many more. But even though not all sport in Indonesia had its best players, for example, it is true that our badminton team is much better than the volley one. And because of this issue, there in the society there give to perspective which we rather give our fund to the good sports rather than the bad one. But as we all know, most of our money is allocated to the sport that already successful in international, and we as the government would say that this is the right choice that has been made. So this illustrates a long-standing issues that has evolved over time due to social changes and shifting perspective. As I mentioned earlier, this issue has various impact on our society. First, our sport can become one of the best in the world if funds are allocated to those who are already good in international aspect. And second, how other world or other country will see that our country is actually can do so much better rather than just nothing at all. And next, before we delve deeply in our crux of our debate, it's imperative to establish clear definition of the terms that we'll be using today. So, according to the Oxford Dictionary books, the word funds means money for a particular purpose or the act of providing money for such a purpose. The second one is the word sport itself means activity involving physical exertion and skills. The word success itself means the prosperous achievement of something attempted. And by all these definitions, so in conclusions, this definition of these motions is the money should be allocated more to sports which have achieved a lot of international success. And in today's belief motion, we propose introducing parameters for these discussions. The rationale behind this proposal is to maintain the focus and effectiveness of our debate. Imagine if we were to engage in a debate on sports without any limitations. Our discussions might range from the benefits to the good parties to the impact that both parties will get. And while these are all valid topics, without defined boundaries, the debate could fail to address the core issue effectively. So by setting specific limitation into this debate, such as focusing on the benefits that both parties will get, we ensure that we explore the topic in depth without losing sight of our primary objective. So as we proceed in this debate, I urge you to consider the benefits of this proposal motions. And our proposal is this House will prioritizing funding for sports that already successful in international competitions by seeing the benefits for both parties. And it means in this discussion we will be more focused about the benefits that both parties will receive by today's motions. Move next to it. Right now, the things that we will try to prove is by allocating more funds to sport that already successful, Indonesia can become one of the countries with the best sport in the world. So why this assertion is logical? Because when more funds are allocated to something, of course they will grow much faster. And if it's the same with this, and it is the same with sports aspect. When they got more funds, of course the facilities or for the training itself can be more better provided, and this also can build the enthusiasm of the athlete itself to continue to develop their self to the aspect that they already enjoy it. And good facilities mean good training when they got better when they got it because better financial provided, and of course it will be easier for us Indonesia to match internationally. And if you maybe you all have asking if only the good one get much fundamental rather than bad one, then maybe the bad one will be felt left out. But actually no, if you guys consider about it again, if the not better ones see the good one already have that much fundamental that given to them, they will develop their skills so they can be as success as the good one. And this means this can train both parties, the good one and also the still training one, to be as good as they can in the sports. And at this point, if you want to become success, then you should put an effort to it. And with that, you can enjoy the result if the effort that you already show to the world is already paid. By this motion today, the motion today is also the example that your efforts is already being paid off. So the thing that I want to emphasize again and again is, in this topic, the two parties will get benefit from this motion. The first one is the good one; they get facilities and they can be more better and at training themselves to become better at the international. And the still training one will become will will have something to they can see as a benchmark, that they can train themselves to be as good as them. They can see them as a person that they should have been in the future. So for example, like I have said before, our badminton teams that I have mentioned earlier, they got better because they practice more than the others, and also they prove that they are worthy to receive such this thing which is fundamental receive. and and this proof that if your work is enough, that then it will prove then you can get something which is this fundamental receive. So in light of these motions, it becomes clear that this house will prioritizing funding for sport that are already successful international competition, rather than the one who's still on training. Because back to it again, this give to parties benefits, the good one and also the training one. And this is compelling case we present today, and it's underscore the urgency and importance to still consider why Indonesia have to prioritizing fundamental on the sport that already success in many aspects, because of the things that I mentioned earlier, the impact and also the benefit for two parties. And that's all I can say. Thank you.